Today's meet is a 50th anniversary meet of the club AOMCI, which is Antique Outboard Motorboats Incorporated. And we decided to have it at this location because it's beautiful sunny Florida, nice weather, and we have lots of members that have come here from far away as well as local. We have some rare and oddball motors that are on display. Today will be rowboat motors and rudder twins. Tomorrow we're going to do the antiques up to 1950, and on Saturday we're going to do classics up to 1985. We were formed 50 years ago, so this big international meet we're doing here in Florida is the second celebration around the country for this 50th anniversary. A lot of us that were there in the beginning can't believe we've been here this long and that we've grown so much. I come from a boating family, and my dad started collecting what was old motors back in the 50s when he realized how many were scrapped out for the World War II program. And it was hard to find parts for some of these older motors. Now you got to remember that a 1930 motor in 1950 didn't seem that old, but they were at the time, and it was hard to find parts. He started collecting, and as a boating family, I just fell into place. People will drive by and they'll say, gee, what's going on over there? And they'll stop in and start looking around and say, oh, my uncle had an old motor, or my uncle has an old motor, or I've got an old motor. And a lot of times we pick up motors that way, and sometimes we pick up new members.
I have been a member of the Antique Outboard Club nationally since 1981. Growing up in the 1960s, I was about 4 or 5 years old when I got the boating bug. I became a trainee Mercury mechanic at a dealership in Oregon. Basically what I get excitement out of is just seeing a variety of different boats and engines. I mean, I can get excited with certain boats that are classic and original. I tend to be a person that really can appreciate something that is original or has been restored back to original. That gets me excited because it brings me back to a time where I remember as a kid and even my later teens with motors like this that were virtually new or almost new, and they still run great. Like I say, this being a testament for a motor that has not been rebuilt, it's still original. But I get excited with that as far as seeing stuff that's still classic and original.
I like the people. A lot of nice people that I've met here, and we just pal around and talk motors and boats, and because it's Florida, the meets are at pretty nice locations. You know, nice sunny weather. Sometimes it's pretty bad, but we put up with it. And it takes up once a month if you want to go to all the meets. There's 12 of them. I wind up going to about 8, and there's a lot of trading that goes on. If you find something somebody's got, you know, bargain with them and buy it. And, there's fellows here that sell new parts that are very into this equipment, so you can always find what you need at these meets. So it's a great place to meet people and enjoy your hobby.